Hello, my name is Melissa and I've been talking about pandemics and the global situation. First of all, to know what a pandemic is basically classified as an epidemic that spreads disease across a region or particular regions. Like, for example, we have the Spanish flu in 1918 that killed about of, I don't know, 50 million people, and H1N1 in 2009 that killed 8,036 people all around the world. And this class of pandemics are transmitted through air and contact between the people that are contact with the virus. And this specific point is about how does this affect our community and our society and everything around the world. Pandemics actually spread fear. That's one of the first things that go through our body. Besides the really sickness thing, they give us this fear because we don't know how to act quickly, like we're going through now with the COVID-19. And it's kind of a sad thing because people actually don't understand how dangerous can pandemics be. It's more like if they took this as a game. Like in Colombia, there are many people outside, like hugging each other or kissing each other, and it's not right. Well, at least now, because they can be contagious. And if those people touch another people, they can pass the virus to them. Pandemics like this type, like the COVID-19 and the Spanish flu and the H1N1, give people some sort of meaning of being clean because they need to feel that they are safe. So when they are safe, they don't actually pretend to be scared of, but they are, like me. There's another thing about these pandemics that are making society, oh my gosh, making society afraid, and it's also making them racist because of the things that happen. It happens so from, I don't know, any country. And like, for example, again with the COVID-19, it started in China, maybe because we don't actually know if it was really from China, and gives us like a fear from the Asian people because they don't have anything to do with this, and we just can't see them like the way before. Even in fact, they could be perfectly safe, perfectly, and they could have any kind of contagious things, and we could still see them as a threat to us, even though we can be more infected than they are. In fact, China right now is like one of the most safe places because they have been working on their health, and their cleaning systems are almost perfect because they are so organized. In fact, Japan is going through the same things, and so like that. Another thing about the pandemics is that it is our fault a lot, really a lot, because we don't, we how do I explain this? It's like if we were playing a match with the earth. We already give away our shot. Now the earth is going back to us, and that little bat that someone ate, as the meme says, just start giving every single one that is touched about this kind of disease a little bit of its virus. It's important to know that pandemics can be like restrained for some kind if we take care of ourselves, because if we don't, well, we're gonna die. It's like that obvious. But as I was saying backwards, many people think this is some kind of joke and they are not taking care of themselves. Or many people are I'm thinking that, hey, you're infected, get away from me, don't touch me. And no, that's not the thing. The thing is that we should be working together, even though we can't touch each other. We should be working together of finding a way of how first is avoid the disease spreading anymore, And second, finding some way to help the people that are actually contagious by these kind of spreads. I mean, disease. um, like for example, we know that the actor Tom Cruise is actually contagious, as so is his wife, and they have been telling people with their social accounts that we should really, really take care of ourselves and everybody else around us. And it's not a joke. It's actually real, and this is happening in a time that is crucial to work together to defeat this kind of things. Please wash your hands. That's one of the first. I mean, that's like the biggest thing you have to do with all these pandemic things going around. And as I saw an introduction or something like, well, I don't know, someone was talking about this, and she said, is a doctor, I guess. No, yeah, she's a doctor. She said that there will be more outbreaks in far time or far years. This is not the last thing we're going to see about the viruses, and not the last pandemic the humanity is going to see. And something that was reading, there's an example of something that was reading like hundreds of years ago. I really don't know the date, and that said that said how coronavirus was going to appear in the twins year, like the 2020. That's like the basic thing, and how the people of Asia, or at least that part of the world, was going to have a crown, that's meaning of corona, and it will attack the land of the seven mountains, being that Italy. So the other thing about pandemics is that we don't actually pay attention to them until they become something far worse, for example. So this is actually something I wanted to say is for a homework, but I don't really want to take this down. And I want to keep this way, and hope that people will start working on themselves and working for each other, because that will be great. And oh my god, please, this go viral, please. Giving each other our hands. Well, I mean, not touching anyone, but just like supporting each other will be really great to these moments that we're going through. And as one of my teachers says, well, yes, my teachers, we're not alone in this situation. We have to stay positive, because if some people have recovered from these viruses, it doesn't mean that they just live. That's it. We have to keep working on this every single day. Yeah, I'm hitting the desk. And be careful with everything we touch. Every single thing. This is already dangerous. This is also already dangerous. It's like that simple. It's not hard to analyze, actually. And yeah, I guess that's it. That's the things I wanted to talk about about these things. Please take care of yourselves. Please. Please, please.